Hi everyone, yasas que kalosirtate to another episode of Dimitra's Dishes. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a high protein shakshuka for breakfast or brunch if you're looking to make something special for a brunch, maybe for Mother's Day, maybe for Father's Day, or just I would eat this for dinner. It's so good. Comes together in no time, especially if you have an extra batch of my tomato and red pepper sauce that I just showed you how to make an episode or two back. This is delicious and it's gonna fill you up and it has lots of protein in it. Everyone's looking for ways to get veggies and protein in their diet, so I got you covered. Let's get started. Okay, so to make the high protein shakshuka breakfast dish or brunch dish, whatever you're serving this with, I can serve this for dinner too. This is perfect all day long, but we're just gonna heat up the sauce that we've already made. You can thin it out a little bit. It is a little thick. I like the sauce to be thick, but if you want it to be a little bit runnier, just add some water to it. About a half to 1 cup of water is gonna be perfect. And then I'm gonna get the ground beef ready. So you can use ground beef, ground lamb, you could even use ground poultry. Just season it really well with salt, freshly cracked black pepper, a little bit of coriander, and you could throw some cumin in here too if you like. And then we're just gonna mix it all up so that way the meat is really well seasoned. Now you can form little meatballs if you like, but because this doesn't have any breadcrumbs in it, the meatballs are gonna be a little dense. So what I like to do is just take little bunches of the meat and squeeze them together just so that way they hold together and the meat will still stay really light in the sauce. Just get that ready, and then if you love halloumi cheese like I do, it holds its shape, yet it gets soft. It's so good. It's like mozzarella, but it doesn't melt all the way. That's the best way I can describe it, except it has more flavor. So I have a little block of halloumi cheese here. I'm just gonna dice it up into small pieces, and now it's time to put everything together into the sauce. So the sauce is bubbling and nice and hot. I'll just drop the ground meat in here, just all around the sauce like this, and then in between the sauce, I'll drop the halloumi in there. Cook the meat about 4 minutes on each side, and of course you can put the lid on top so that way you can cook it a little bit faster and more evenly. Flip it over so that way it's cooked all around. And at this point, we're just gonna make little wells for the eggs. If you're making this for a bigger group of people, you can put more eggs in it. It's totally up to you. I'm just doing 4 today. Season the eggs with just a little bit of salt. Put the lid on top, and I like to poach these eggs for about 5 minutes. That way the egg whites are set and the yolks will still be runny. That's how I like it. I garnish it once it's done with some finely chopped fresh basil, and it's ready to serve. This looks and smells so good. It's ready. If you already have the sauce done, if you've made an extra batch and you have it on hand, it's gonna take about 15 minutes for the whole thing to come together. You really can't beat that. I think my favorite part of this is the halloumi, when it's like kind of soft and melting into the sauce, but it doesn't really melt because halloumi does hold its shape. It's a little saltier than mozzarella. It has a little bit of that flavor, but it's even better. If you haven't tried it, give it a try and let me know what you think. Let me taste it. So good. The combination of flavors cannot be beat. That sauce is kind of sweet, it's kind of spicy. Even the meat that's in there, they're not really meatballs, because to make meatballs, you kind of have to compact it. And then the outcome, because it doesn't have any bread in there, it's just gonna be a little bit drier and chewier. So that's why I squished it together and put it in there. If you don't mind having like a complete meat sauce, you could just put the ground beef in there and cook it into the sauce. That's perfectly fine too. You'll skip the step of having to squish the ground beef together. I think it looks better that way. It looks kind of like just not very perfect meatballs. It's up to you. The eggs are perfectly cooked just like I like them. I like the white set. I like the yolk runny. One of them did get a little bit overcooked, but that's fine. The rest are perfect. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. You can print it out on the website, dimitrasdishes.com. I hope you enjoy it, and let me know if you have any recipe requests down below. I'll add them to my list. Kalioreksi, yasas.